Hey everybody, I hope that you're having a fantastic week. I'm continuing the series on living delighted. And one way that we can live with our greatest delight is to immerse in the joy of creativity. If we submerge ourselves in the essence of life, which is the creative joy and love of a creator, then we are connecting with the spirit that gives us life and great joy. So to live delighted, immerse yourself in the things that are creative, the things that are beautiful, the things that connect us with creation. So to do that, we have to be intentional because joy does not come naturally. The natural things that happen would be to be depressed, to find things to get worried about, stress. Those are the things that happen naturally. That's what we stumble across by accident. Sometimes we'll get fleeting moments of happiness that happen according to our circumstances, but we can't rely on those in order to have a life that's filled and fulfilling. So making sure that you add things into your daily and weekly regimen that connect you with life and with joy and creativity is very important. So one thing that you can do that'll regularly connect you with creativity is to play with art. Art should be play. It should be fun. It shouldn't always be work. So since I am an artist with words, I'm a writer, I have to do things to regularly recharge my creativity by doing other forms of art that are not my main focus in writing. I have to get myself out of that editor head and get creative again. So I need to play with other forms of art that aren't my mainstay. I'll do crafts. I love to make jewelry. I don't know if you can see this very well, but I made some jewelry last night and the night before. I have on a necklace that I made, which is just something fun that I like to do. It's not anything that I'm going to sell. I might use them as giveaways at some point, but I'm really enjoying it because it connects me with who I am and things that are beautiful and things that are life-giving. You see, I've got a cross there. I've got some angel wings. I've got some pieces of scientific things that are connected with nature in there. So I love that. That kind of reminds me of things that give me joy. And visiting local craft shows and seeing other people who are doing things in the image of a creator, whether they realize it or not. We are all wonderful, fascinating human stories. Getting to know people. People are works of art. So connecting with other people and hearing their stories, the ways that they have used their unique talents to overcome obstacles and hardships can be a fascinating way to recognize the beauty that's all around us in all these wonderful people. People can be like an art gallery in and of themselves. I love to hear people's stories. They're so amazing. People are fascinating artwork. And I love to hear how amazing and unique each person is when I hear them talk. Try it with cooking. Cooking is another art form, and it's something that many people can do well without recognizing that they're creative. If you try new flavors, if you try new twists on something, the worst thing that can happen is that you don't like it. And it's no great loss, but it can be fun if you learn to just be lighthearted about it and play and enjoy the things that you would have enjoyed if you were still a child. And that is an important way to connect with a fulfilling life, is to remember to keep some part of you childlike in the willingness to explore, to wonder about the world, and to play. Play is a vital part of who we are at our best. And if we don't learn to play in life-giving ways, ways that aren't toxic, but more childlike, doing puzzles, playing with art, playing with food, examining other people's stories and listening with a true heart to hear them, problem solving for needs the way a child would. If you told them someone was hungry, they would try to find a way to get them some food. As adults, we are more inclined to find where that's an obstacle, where are the problems, instead of looking for the solutions. So looking at issues that are around us as an opportunity to resolve a problem, and then finding unique ways to do that, fun ways to do that. Could you bake cookies and give them to people who are shut-ins in a nursing home home or in an assisted living facility, something that they wouldn't have an opportunity to enjoy? Do you happen to have the ingredients for that? Do you happen to have some cuttings that you could take off of your rose bushes or out of your flower garden that you could offer to somebody who doesn't get flowers? At your workplace or in your neighborhood, find ways to give other people joy, and that will connect you with creative joy. It's just a matter of being imaginative and problem solving for the needs of others. That's a form of creativity, of thinking of something and being inspired to inspire others. Look at a new hobby. Go explore a craft store. Find something fun to do. Sometimes they're very inexpensive, and you can either fill your space with that to continue to be inspired, or you could take some of those things to give other people that need inspiration, like that neighbor that's all alone, or that person at your workplace that doesn't have family that they live with or close to, or a shut-in that you know of that's in a nursing home. Plant something. You can create beauty by planting something in your garden. Seeds are inexpensive. If you're good at that, that's a great way to connect with creativity. I'm not particularly good at that, but I can find other things that I'm good at. You can spend a day of observation and thanks on each of the days of creation. So go through the creation story and think, today I'm going to be thankful for the expanse of the heavens. I'm going to look at the stars and the clouds and the color of the sky and be thankful for that. And that will fill you with creative joy by thinking of things that you can be thankful for. If you're creative for the star constellations and the clouds, those are ways to daydream about things to be thankful for. And then the next day, perhaps you can be thankful for the clouds or the earth under your feet and the way that it's formed and the topography of the mountains and the landscapes. Those are things that you can all, each one day at a time, be thankful for, and spend 7 days filling yourself with joy and thankfulness. Share your enthusiasm for creativity. Share with other people, your children, your family, your extended family, your friends. These are things that I found that were beautiful today, and I'm thankful for them. Some people will be inspired, some people are too pessimistic to be inspired, but keep looking until you find someone who will get that contagious joy from you. Make a scavenger hunt and find as many things as you possibly can each day that are beautiful, that are inspiring. If you look for it, you will find it. If you're looking for beauty, if you're looking for creativity in the world around you, you will find more than you ever thought you could find. Research and explore the microcosms around you. Think about all of the things that go into each type of insect. Insects may be normally not a source of joy, but if you think about how they're made, they're fascinating. There are spiders that are beautiful. You don't want them in bed with you, I understand that. But if you look at them where they belong, on the tree outside, you can examine the colors in the back of the spider. Some of the banana spiders are amazing, and the designs that are created in their backs. They have these beautiful, brilliant blues and yellows and reds on their bodies. And there are other things like in the deep sea, the oceans that we never get to actually physically see with our eyes. If you research that, there are some amazing creatures there. And it's marvelous to think about all the things that are around us all day. Things in the way the plants are put together and the way that they function and the way that they generate cleaner air. There are marvelous things that you can think about all the time. Go to botanical gardens and explore and think about how many different types of plants are in the world around us all day, every day. Don't miss out. Seek the places where you can connect with creative joy. And I look forward to hearing your comments either here or on my website at divineencouragement.com. I want to see where you found beauty. Share it with me and share it with all of us. I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a fantastic and positive and joy-filled week. Bye-bye.